Greetings. I would like to present to you a tutorial on the Falcon Metal Detector, which is made in Arizona. On eBay, which is certainly the cheapest place to purchase one, a new detector runs around $225, which includes shipping. Though the Falcon is just that, a metal detector, so in other words, if you wanted to search for coins or generally metallic things, it would do just fine. But what it is primarily made for is detection of gold. And though there are some great detectors out there made specifically for shooting gold, out of all of these, the Falcon will, without a doubt, locate the very smallest gold particles. I can't imagine the Falcon has very good depth perception, so don't expect performance like the gold bug. But where it really comes to its own is on the river when you are mossing or just sniping through crevices and bowled out bedrock formations. When you purchase your Falcon, consider also buying the holster. Not only will you want some form of protection, but you will need to wear it somehow and secure the wand and its wiring, all of which the holster will help you do. As you use the Falcon, also, make sure you do not pull on the wiring as it exits the box. By far, this is the most delicate part of the instrument, and it is prone to fault. Now, let's give you an idea of how to prepare the instrument for use. Firstly, you will notice on the wand there is a red band. When searching for gold, twist the copper ring almost over the red band, just leaving the tiniest titch of red showing. So the first thing we're going to do now is take our wand and move it away from the body of the instrument. Then we're going to turn it on. And when I do turn it on, this is the on button right here, I just turn it barely on, just that much. And then what I'm going to do is turn the top button, which is your ground balance, higher until it makes a continuous sound. And then I'm going to back off. Right there. And then our sensitivity, I'm going to turn this up until it stops making a continuous sound. Now the instrument is still squirrely. If I take the wand over here and move it around, I'll still get a sound. So I need to adjust again the sensitivity and move it down a little bit. And now I'm moving it around, the wand around, and I don't get any sound really. That'll work. Note that when you are done balancing the machine, the sensitivity button, that's the lower one, will be tuned very low. That's okay. That's what the manufacturer recommends. One nicety: if you have worked with other metal detectors, you will immediately notice that while in use, the Falcon does not need to be constantly ground balanced, unlike, say, a White's. This is quite huge. With certain detectors, you can spend a great amount of your time just balancing as you move from one patch of ground to the next. Probably one of the greatest Falcon niceties is the fact that when in a mode of gold search, as I previously showed you, the Falcon has a discriminator. That is, as you move your wand up and down over metallic entities that are non-precious, as in black sand, your wand will sound only while moving away. This is called a negative response, and here is an example of that. Now note that in your search mode, you sweep, so you sweep your wand. When you get a response, you move your wand up and down over the target. A positive response, where the signal sounds moving towards the target, indicates a metal such as gold, silver, or copper. Here in a gold pan, we have a very fine piece of flat gold, and I will go for a response. Afterwards, I move towards the top of the pan where there is gold and black sand. Because there is more black sand than gold, I get a negative response. I see where some criticize the Falcon because you can get a negative response when gold is in the presence of black sand. Well, I don't know of another metal detector that does anything any different. That is simply not a fair criticism. That is a shortcoming of all metal detectors.